Two men, 2 centuries apart, one shared name, Martin Luther. Yet their stories could not be more different, and still deeply connected by faith. Born in 1483 in Germany, Martin Luther was a Catholic monk and theologian. But it was his passion for truth and scripture that changed the course of Christian history forever. He challenged the powerful Roman Catholic Church by nailing his 95 Theses to the church doors of Wittenberg in 1517, protesting the sale of indulgences and corruption. Martin Luther believed that salvation comes by faith alone, not through works or payments, and that Scripture alone is the authority for Christian life. Fast forward nearly 450 years. In 1929, another man was born, this time in Atlanta, Georgia. His name was Michael King Jr., but after his father visited Germany, he changed both their names to Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King Jr. became a Baptist preacher and a courageous civil rights leader. He led with nonviolence, preaching that justice, love, and peace are rooted in the teachings of Jesus. While the German reformer fought for theological truth, King Jr. fought for social and racial justice, both driven by a deep, living faith. So what's the difference? And what's the connection? Both were bold men of faith. Both stood against powerful systems. Both believed in the authority of Scripture and the power of conscience. Martin Luther was a 16th century German monk and theologian who played a key role in the Protestant Reformation. He challenged the corruption within the Roman Catholic Church, particularly the practice of selling indulgences. In 1517, he nailed his 95 Theses to the Wittenberg Castle Church, igniting a movement for reforming the church. By translating the Bible into German, he made it accessible to ordinary people and helped lay the foundation for Protestant Christianity, significantly reshaping religious and political life in Europe. Martin Luther King Jr. was a prominent leader in the American Civil Rights Movement during the 1950s and 1960s. He advocated against racial segregation and inequality faced by African Americans, particularly in the South. Key events in his fight for justice included the Montgomery bus boycott and the March on Washington, which heightened national awareness about racial equality. His efforts contributed to the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, marking significant advancements for civil rights in the U.S. Two Martins, one name, one faith. Both used their voice to speak truth in a time of silence. Let their legacy remind us, God can use any willing heart to bring light into darkness. Speak the truth in love. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 15. Subscribe for more Christian history and truth.